Everybody knows I have back problems. I'll let you guys know how this tub feels. Oh, whew, that is nice. I feel like I'm in one of those movies or maybe an episode of Friends. I'm like Courtney Cox sitting here, I got the bubbles and yeah, so this is great. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Ryan Meeks with Escape to Arizona. In today's video, we are checking out this beautiful community called Santanilla, not Santanilla, and we are right in South Gilbert. And this is a community that I just discovered, and I lived about 3 miles away from here, and I'm really excited to show you guys what this community is all about. Matt and Neesha are the 2 sales reps here, and they were kind enough to invite me out. So without further ado, let's go talk with them and check out this beautiful model home. And make sure, if you like this type of content, you subscribe to my channel and give me a like. Whew, it is hot out there. Holy cow.
Hi,
you must be Matt.
I am Matt.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Hi.
Neesha, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Escape to Arizona. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for coming out.
We're here in Santanilla, ladies and gentlemen, Gilbert, Arizona, South Gilbert. And what can you guys, before we go tour, we have the Flagstaff II available, I believe we're going to go tour.
Correct, you got it.
Okay, so before we go tour that, just tell me a little bit about this community, Hovnanian in general, history, anything you can tell me that'll help educate our buyers.
Absolutely. So Santanilla here in Gilbert, South Gilbert, correct. Builders Hovnanian Homes. We've been in business since 1959. Family owned out of Red Bank, New Jersey. We've been in Arizona. This is our 20th anniversary here in Arizona.
It's our birthday month.
Birthday, happy birthday. July birthday. When is the exact date? Do we know?
Saturday.
We'll say all of July.
All of July.
Every day is a celebration.
Every day these days, right? So this particular community, how long has it been open for?
October 22, we opened up.
Okay.
And we have 71 home sites total. Mostly 8,400 to 12,000 square foot.
Okay.
And we have 4 single-story plans and 1 2-story plan.
People love the oversized lots.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I was going to say before, I did take a drive through the community, and I had to compliment you guys on is that the homes are not right next to each other. You have some space in between the homes.
Correct.
So what are like the setbacks just offhand, or the,
So your setback off the street between 20 and 25 feet.
Okay.
Setback in between, you're going to be anywhere from 20, 25 to 30, depending on the lot size.
That's awesome.
Yeah, some homes we can accommodate shifting it to the left or the right, give you a little bit more elbow room. Yeah.
Sure,
But the 4-car garage, like the model, so if you have more
Oh wow,
cars.
4-car garage, huh?
4-car garage.
Is that the max car
That's the
garage
max
you can
we
have?
can do,
Wow,
yes.
that's great. Let's go take a tour of this home. Are you guys ready to show me? And
Are you ready?
I am super ready. I have not seen this yet, so I'm pretty excited. I can't believe that I have not been here already, and I live like 2 miles away. So
actually, something we should say is we are Gilbert, Chandler School District.
Okay, good to know.
With the Queen Creek postal zip code.
Okay.
So it kind of throws people for a loop,
right?
Not knowing that we're
so
here.
A lot of people find
or
this by mistake. They'll say, "Hey, we're looking for an MLS for Gilbert, but we don't pop up because it's Queen Creek address, but this is Gilbert."
So it's 85142 here?
You got
Is that
it.
the zip code? Okay, wow, that's quite interesting.
It is.
And it's a nice location too. I mean, we're right by SanTan Mountain, just north of it, so pretty quick trip if you wanted to take a hike in the morning, if that was your thing. I have some friends that hike every morning. I don't know how they do it. I can barely get out of bed, but somehow they're able to do that. And then we have some nice custom home communities. Acacia Estates is one that's just to the north, so definitely, in my opinion, a prime location. So, all right, let's go check out the home now. So we're here in the front door to the Flagstaff II. So I walk in, one thing I love is that we have some 10-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors. What can you tell me about this plan, this model? Who wants to go?
Those are going to be included
Neesha.
features.
Okay.
I'm standing in the doorway to an ensuite. So if you've got a mother or friends who visit all the time, come on in.
Sweet.
You've got your whole little kitchenette and area for them to kind of be a part of staying with you, but then have their own space. This area is going to be optional for a kitchenette. And then you've got a bedroom behind you with washer and dryer. So you truly either have an area for a teenager, somebody going to college, they can do their own laundry. Yeah.
Hopefully by that time, right?
Or just having an area to have somebody be a part of your living space, but not right on top of you.
So is this the kitchenette that it comes with, or is this the one that is added on then?
This part is an additional.
Additional? Okay, gotcha.
It is, and it's going to be optional in the sense that we also like to say, if you don't do this, call it like a loft for a single story.
Gotcha.
Have like a little
The neat
extra
thing with
room.
this plan, which I'll bring up, is like a lot of builders, this is actually an option. With this home,
Right.
it's actually built this way.
Gotcha.
So anything but the kitchenette, the rest of this is how it would be set up. So
Cool.
it's part of the base price of this home.
And then it's also got a separate entrance, which is key, especially if you have somebody, that's staying with you and they don't want to intrude if they're walking through the front door, things like
You
that.
got
So
it.
that's really cool. Cool. Includes a shower and no bathtub.
No bathtub in here.
No bathtub. So you're gonna have to stand.
A lot of people love the large foyer. You don't feel like you're just in 2,700 square feet roughly. It's giving you the feeling that you're walking into a 4,000 or 5,000 square foot home. So a lot of positive feedback on that. To my right here is going to be secondary bedrooms with a full bathroom. To the left here is going to be an incredible laundry room. You got to check it out. It's massive.
It's a super laundry room.
Yes.
Wow.
So people love the space in here. Sink is optional. Pantry here, and then we've got a lot of people who are either going to do a desk area here, extra storage, different things that way. The neat thing about this area is you could add an extra powder bathroom if you want. So it's very versatile.
Another nice thing with the homes we build, you'll see that all the walls are going to be texture delete, which means it has no texture. So that's actually an included feature that we do here as well too. So
That's-
that's more custom feel.
That's really nice because I'm painting right now a textured wall, and let's just say it's not the most fun thing in the world. I bought a sprayer and made an absolute mess. I'm gonna have to now paint the ceilings. So it's nice. These are a lot easier to paint, and I think a lot easier to maintain. So
Absolutely.
looks great.
And then you have the kitchen over here. This will be our gourmet kitchen setup that you can do with 42-inch upper cabinets. This home has the quill color of cabinetry as well. It's one of our stains that we offer, and all the appliance package.
Granite's going to be standard here, pretty typical. A lot of people don't know the difference between quartz and granite, or maybe you do. This is going to be a quartz. This is a level 3, so it's going to be something that's different between quartz and granite. Granite, you pick your own slab. Quartz, man-made, so you know exactly what you're getting. Your choice, but we do include granite throughout the home.
So a question I have with the chef's kitchen here. So how much typically is an upgrade from just going from a stove to a chef's kitchen? Is this included, or is that something that you're going to be paying extra?
Roughly about $7,900 for this option. That
Gotcha.
includes the cabinetry upgrade to go to a gourmet kitchen, which will do like the double ovens, the opening for the fridge, the set for the hood vent, and then also the appliances and everything.
And the electrical too.
Okay.
So that's all part of indicative of that, which we all know appliances went crazy. So
Yeah.
people are super happy with that price.
Yeah. And I see you have gas as well, and that's something that
Standard.
everybody's looking for. I know we're getting rid of gas in New York, but here in Arizona, still building homes
all
with
good.
gas.
Yes.
so-
We even do a gas stove to the backyard that's included as well too.
Oh, great.
So it's
Yes.
ready for you to
That's
cook
awesome.
out when it's a little bit cooler outside.
Awesome.
Something else to point out, which is unique for us, the hood actually vents right out of the home. So you'll see when we go outside, that's venting right out, which is pretty cool.
So the neighbors will smell what you're cooking.
Absolutely.
Invite them
Come
over
on
for dinner, yeah. Or you
Make a lot
can't
of
cook
people
if you know
jealous,
that they're
right?
home, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, that's cool. Yeah, because a lot of times people are wondering where that vent goes, so that's always good to know. So as far like in a home like this, I have a question on because a lot of my viewers always want to know cost. So I'm going to be throwing cost questions at you guys. So let's say I take it the whole home does not come with the. First of all, with everything that we see here, but with the floors, I think it's very popular for just tiled floor, hardwood floor, luxury vinyl plank. Yep. So what comes standard, and then how much, like on this home, the Flagstaff II, would it be approximately to upgrade
Standard
the
flooring is tile throughout, excluding the bedrooms.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And on top of that, we also do tile showers and all the showers
Okay.
as well. So you're not starting with cultural marble, then going to tile. From there, you can upgrade it. This home ranges anywhere mid-8s, typically people.
Yeah, and I would say where that really varies is something that you may like, you may not. Something that's included, you may like, you may not.
Okay.
So we usually give people a range. You may surprise us. So
Yeah.
we usually tell people on average for every home at about 60,000 at minimum.
Okay.
You could go a little bit higher. You could go a little lower.
Okay.
Why we don't know is because we have no idea what you're going to pick, right?
And base
So,
price on this home, asking a little bit late, but what is the base price here?
721.
721.
roughly.
So
Yeah.
60. So a little bit less than 10% on overall options
Won't
upgrades.
include structural.
Or
So that
won't
would just
include-
kind
okay.
of be for your
Design.
flooring. Yes.
Okay.
Design. Yeah.
Design centers.
There's a lot of things are included, like all the lighting in this home is included except for the pendants, but any of your LED lighting, all of your network jacks, cable jacks, any of your ceiling fan pre-wires, the smooth wall, the 42-inch upper cabinets, that kind of stuff is all included. So really our option list is kind of minimalized because we kind of gave a lot of included features, doing things a little different.
Well, that's great because what buyers will find is once you go into a new build, you see that base price, and then before you know it, you're adding in all of those luxury items that you want. So that's great that you guys do offer a lot of that included. So let's go check out the master. I think everybody wants to see that, the master bath, and then we'll talk a little bit more and finish the tour here.
So this is going to be a split floor plan. Master away from the bedrooms. A lot of natural light. So,
awesome.
Windows, that's something that we've been getting a lot of questions on. Right. Are they standard? Is there something to add more or take away? Mm-hmm. No. Windows are going to be included. The size of the windows included. So I don't know if that's something that's new for other builders, but what you see is what you get.
And they are going to be low-E vinyl windows as well.
Okay. Yeah. I think I've seen some where you can adjust the exact size of windows and whatnot. A big thing would be back in the living space, the slider. Do you guys offer any sliders?
We do. We purposely modeled it without because it's so popular.
Okay.
There was no way to ever really show it done because a handful of people, I would say maybe 2 or 3 out of all 40 houses have only not selected it.
Okay.
So I'm so glad that we modeled it without. Yeah.
So we're in the master bath here. We all fit in here. So if you had that question, the answer is yes. And I'm looking at this tub here.
Get in, Matthew. Show them how big it is.
I don't. Is that big enough? You think I could fit in there?
You can try it.
Oh, all right. Should I take my shoes off?
No.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Jump in.
We can give you a pillow if you want.
Everybody knows I have back problems. I'll let you guys know how this tub feels.
Yeah, let us know.
Whew, that is nice.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Okay.
6'3" with the shoes on. So I feel like I'm in one of those movies or maybe an episode of Friends. I'm like Courtney Cox sitting here, I got the bubbles.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is great. I don't know why I picked Courtney Cox. That's kind of weird. But anyways, all right. Well, this is a nice size bathtub here. So beautiful standalone tub.
So Ryan endorses the tub. You got to do the tub.
Get the tub for sure.
So this bath, when you get the tub option, actually gives you surrounds all the way around here with the tile, the seamless glass, the tile in here as well too. So it's all one option you can do. If you don't do the tub, then it's a space that people use for like a vanity or something like that.
Yeah.
So $1 million question everybody's going to ask. I've done tours of homes. I walk in, I tell them the base price. I'm in the actual home. And then I'm sure you've gotten this before. How much for the model? I'm sure you guys don't know the answer to this question. But what percentage would you say upgrade-wise is a home like this?
So this home,
there's a lot of custom in here that we don't offer. So that's the hard
part. That's exactly.
Like if you did a home like this, excluding the custom things in the backyard, you're
mid-8?
Yeah, mid-8.
I would say.
Yep.
Cool.
We usually tell people too, if there's still houses to buy, build it exactly how you want it, because at the end of the day, you are going to pay the highest price at the end of a community versus getting in, buying a model, which is not going to have the same warranties. Buying a model is going to be more of a resale contract. So you're not going to get the same perks, but you're going to pay the highest in the community. Right. So we usually say, especially at this stage, people come in and we're like, oh my gosh, let's build it for you. You get way more.
And what we do too, which is special, is like anyone that comes in and likes 1 or 2 homes or whatever they want to do, we could all sit down and do full-blown price quotes. So literally we'll price the home completely out for them.
Gotcha.
We'll plot it on the lot for them, kind of show them stuff, go out and drive home sites. So we're really hands-on with any of our customers that come in to make sure they make the right decision, make sure we're within their budget and everything as well too.
That's great.
Yeah, so there's no surprises. We try to give like a, what do we call it? Like the, oh crap, we forgot. So that way you go to design, right? Yeah. And then it's like, you're still budgeting for, we may not have known that you wanted a tile all the way up to the ceiling, or that you like LVP, which is a laminate vinyl plank, versus engineered wood. So we give you like this bucket of potential money when we're doing a price out, just to make sure you're comfortable with that number.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you're telling me that the model is going to be more expensive and probably not worth purchasing at the end of the
It's always better.
So buy your get a lot, build it how you want. Let's check out the backyard.
So you're in our oversized backyard, a little over 12,000 square feet. We have plenty of these in the community. We even had some that went up to a little over
25,000.
Yeah, 25,000 square feet, which is very, very unique for Gilbert. This lot in general is going to be one of them that is always on a north-south exposure, which is pretty cool.
We have 5 that just opened up.
Okay.
So they usually go pretty quick, but we just opened them up a week ago.
Gotcha.
So those are our last ones that we have at the oversized home sites.
Another thing out here is that a lot of our homes are going to have a covered patio. That's included. So it's not going to be an additional upgrade to have this covered space, which is really nice. It now, even on a standard lot, it's giving you almost like a second living room area right here. And then you still have room for a pool, room for grass, things that aren't obstructing now your lot, whether you choose a smaller lot or one of our oversized.
So Neesha, question for you. We didn't go over this, but what kind of structural options can you do? Can you push the house back? Can you build another house behind it? Can what can you do here?
So some structural options that you have, a huge one actually, that we didn't talk about is going to be that every home site in here, every floor plan is going to be a 3-car garage. Okay. So that's either going to be a 3-car tandem, a 2 and a 1, but that's included. Okay. You have the option to add a 4th car, which is huge.
Sweet.
That 4th car garage has to go on an oversized lot just to make sure that we're giving you enough setback on each side. But that's a big structural. Another one that you see out here, which is going to be a window, you have the option to put a full slider. It's going to be a 15-foot slider, and it comes with a big triple screen. Bugs. People are like, oh my gosh, there's going to be bugs, all these things, but we include a screen, so that's huge.
Bugs aren't bad. There's no bugs right now, although it's 110 degrees out here.
It's so hot.
It is hot. And in the winter, honestly, you can keep that thing open. There won't be a whole lot of bugs. You probably heard me say that a million times. $1 million question, how much for the slider?
It's running about $15,000.
Okay, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That's on the low end of what I've heard, quote-wise. Speaking of warranties, what kind of warranty comes with the home?
So our builder's special to where we do our first 1-year warranty up front. We actually communicate with our buyers at 30 days, 5 months, and 11 months. And they'll actually go to your home, set an appointment to go through, look at everything, make sure everything's doing well. Some items, like every house is made out of concrete. If you have little teeny cracks here and there in your stucco, our team's going to ask that you wait till 11 months to make sure it's done doing what it's going to do. And they'll go in and do a whole prep of the home and make sure it's taken care of for you.
Yeah, we have a pretty good handoff to where even initial contract, we'll go over the warranty with you. And then even post-close, I mean, we're here sitting, we're the first line of defense essentially. So it's like, we're not just going to say, oh, do this, this, and this. It's if we can help, make sure you've got the card, make sure you know how to do your online portal, I guess you would call it. Just to make sure that you're still in good hands even after you close. That's a really big question with warranty.
Correct.
Yeah. Another thing out here is going to be, yes, it's very hot, but you've got a hose bib out here that's standard. You've got a gas line that's standard. You've got a lot of things out here that will make your backyard setup a little bit easier. The big $1 million question, now I've got one for you, is who's going to do your yard?
Yeah. So I was going to ask you guys, why is it that you guys don't do the yard? Is it just because everybody's tastes are different? You can't come up with 5 templates and just say, here, pick one?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
It used to be back, years ago that we would have yard packagers. Someone would go through one of our vendors and do it, or we would build it with it. What happened was people then, after they purchase, and it's such a far, you're 7 months into a build time, maybe they changed, hey, I want to do a pool now. So now that you've had their yard, it's set into once an option's in, we can't take it out. And then they end up having to rip it out. So if something was included like that, everyone changes their mind. People now love it that it's just a blank slate.
Yes.
Well, we do the front yards, so we do the front yards.
That's good to know.
And we do the paver driveways as well too.
Awesome.
So people like that they have the ability to do the back and customize it however they want.
Totally. Because we know tastes change, right?
Absolutely.
You start at one and the next thing you know, something else has changed.
Or even budgets too. When you bought, maybe you could stay only at one price, and when you close, you could pop your budget. Now you want the pool.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's a tough change to make, and if you're going to get a pool, you got to get a pool.
Totally. We'll give you some resources if needed. We're pretty good about that.
I must say, I love the pavers in the front in any community. I think that just makes it look so much more elegant, the community itself. So definitely impressive that you guys do that.
So we're taking you down to show you the big common open area, and then we're going to pop into one of our quick deliveries.
So what's special with this community is we do have this acreage of open space here that'll never be built on. So it kind of gives you a nice feeling of openness. We have a walking trail that leads you down to the park at the end with the playground and everything. And a lot of our home sites as well have these view fence lots to actually have nothing behind you, which is really nice.
Very private, very custom, but production community.
Absolutely. So. And we'll take you in here really quick. This is going to be one of our quick move-in homes. This is home site 62. It's our Bisbee plan. We just want to kind of show you how we finish out one of our quick move-in homes.
And it's not completely ready yet, but no matter what stage that you buy the home at, we're happy to give you some insight to the process, see things that had happened to the home previous, whether it's taking you to another home that's under construction, so you can see what's behind the walls normally. Big thing that we just really want to show you here in our quick deliveries is pop to the kitchen. Everything else can be a surprise. Come check us out. We just want you to see that we're not shy on putting options in or making it honestly beautiful. And again, this home isn't completely completed, but we're about 45 days, yeah.
So you'll see we have upgraded white cabinetry, group 3 quartz. We've got all matte black finishes, gourmet kitchen, custom tile all the way to the ceiling and the kitchen backsplash. So like Neesha said, this is one of our quick move-in homes. And with our builder, we really want to take everything to the next level and kind of get a really nice wow factor and features and everything in all of our houses.
Yeah, and not every home is going to be the white and gray. You know, we have some neutral palettes and we have some that are going to be more on the darker side. That way it really is tailored to what you want without you having to go to the design center. So on your way out, you mentioned you had some clients. Don't know if you can come with them, no problem. Fill out this registration, scan it back to us, call Matthew or I. We understand that people are going to be out of town or it's a last minute thing. You're always represented. As long as your clients let us know, we're happy to send you over, you know, a rapid reg if you didn't already. And we do 3% co-broke off the adjusted base price. Make it easy, I guess.
So if you're coming to this community and you don't have a realtor, just tell them who your realtor is. They're super laid back here. They're not going to say you cannot have representation. That's been one of the problems with a lot of my clients going into new builds unrepresented. So if you come here, you guys are in good hands. Just mention who your realtor is and they will send this form over to them.
Yeah, we want to make sure that you come in and don't have to come back, because if you come back, you're probably shopping somewhere else, right? So
we take care of our realtors here as well too. So we'd love to have you with your realtor or not, and we'll make sure your realtor is taken care of when you come in our office.
yeah.
All right, if you guys are interested in Santanilla here in South Gilbert and Hovnanian, then talk to Neesha or Matt. They will take care of you. As always, you can email me. My contact information is below. Check out my relocation guide as well. And by the way, guys, I'm going to have updated pricing from both Matt and Neesha. They're going to give it to me like every week on what is going on here in the community. So I will have that all in the description below. So make sure you download that information. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, send me a like, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Ryan.
Look forward to seeing you.